heard about you from Father Armin.
The priest is currently at the western outpost. He seems to be waiting for you. There's a seed.
You've returned. We arrived to investigate the Eagle Seal, but we couldn't move because too many people were gravely wounded.
If it's this is bad at the postcard, it must be far worse at the Zagreb fortress. I implore you, please. I'll go ahead and go to the senior fortress. Please talk to Daniel from the captain of this outpost.
As if cutting off our supply route wasn't enough, Sherrod had to launch a surprise attack.
Mm, uh, Father Amin, please excuse me, hold back among women soldiers. If it weren't for Father Amin, half of them would have been surely perished. If it weren't for you, many more wounded would have starved to death. Yeah, you're on my heart. May I should be so bold to ask you to help again. I'd rather assure on people right now from friendly. I would appreciate if you could help provide first aid to the wounded soldiers.
Thank you. I feel a little better now. Everyone's out of the woods.
Everyone
You have
out of
my
the
deepest
woods?
gratitude.
Father Armin said that he needed. Father Armin said he is headed to Zero Fortress. If we could reach it, how to keep going for a bit more. Tell the soldiers at the gate about me, and he'll let you in. I'm so past it. Past it. What the heck is this? Vista? Vista?
Halt! If you wish to enter, identify...
That's Captain Davins. You're with Father Armin. Please pardon my something. Father Armin is currently at the fortress. He is treating the poisoned soldiers. You'll be able to meet him inside the fortress.
The wounded are not
Hang in there. You'll be well soon enough.
Thank you, oh blessed priest.
Ah, you're here. Right this way. Follow me. You've come. I was here treating the soldiers.
Once the treatment is finished, let's look into the Eagle Seal.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thirain, a knight of Lutera.
Well met, Sir Thirain. I am Armin. And this is my traveling companion.
I wanted to thank you for treating my soldiers. Their slow recovery has weighed heavily on me. Thanks to you, I have one less thing to keep me up at night. You must be exhausted. Let me get you a hot meal and some accommodations for the night.
target
Assassins.
in sight. No witnesses.
Watch out!
Protect the prince! Secure the perimeter!
Prince Thirain, are you hurt?
Nothing for you to worry about.
But, Your Highness...
I told you. I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
If I may, please hold still. Klioko kolaltsowala, tulafnis nandu hestashnya.
Wow. Impressive.
Fortunately, the wound was not too deep. Clearly, you're more than just a knight of Lutera.
I'm not much of a prince these days. We can talk more about it over there. Thank you for your help. This could have been a real disaster.
If it weren't for Father Amen, things could have gotten even worse. But may I ask what brings you all the way here at a little time like this? The Eagle Seal. There's an heirloom of the Turian dynasty. How do you know about that? The Ark. I see. It's a little taken. We'll take it back to this, and I hear about something that I've always thought of as a legend. Well, even if it is an heirloom, it's not something so precious that we cannot hand it over to someone who saved our soldiers. After all, Luturium has managed to survive for thousands of years without having to rely on such legends. However, the Eagle Seal is currently in the Turian Castle. Turian Castle has been taken over by the current regent, Skuret, since my father's death. I've been recruiting soldiers here in order to drive out the tyrant Skuret. This place is currently in jeopardy, and I can allow you to become embroiled in the disaster too. We should be able to find the seal when we reclaim the castle. Please come with me and see me when done.
It seems like Prince Thirain is a man of character, just as they say.
The way he heartily agreed to give us the royal heirloom, moreover, he has been taking such good care of his men, it's as if they were his own brothers. I'd like to help Prince Thirain. How about you? Oh, just as I thought. I knew you were willing to help. You'll be treating the soldiers here. It seems like Lord Mount Zagreus, Sir Mihin, was having trouble managing the supplies. Please give him a hand. Although,
Is this the list of supplies? Oh, it's very detailed. This will be helpful.
I was burning with one problem after another, but I feel it's much better now that you've solved this one for me. Thank you.
I'm glad he appreciated it. I'm almost done with the treatment.
Many were spared thanks to the guidance of Regents. It's informed that we can help the people here.
Give me medicine!
Thank you for helping Mihan. What a relief.
Could I trouble you with one more request? I'm actually about to send a declaration to all factions across Luturian for marching towards the castle. However, Mihin is currently preoccupied with saving the fortresses, and I'd like to leave this in the hands of someone reliable. Given its importance, please, I'm counting on you.
This is my first real battle.
Prince Thirain sent you? No way.
But of course, Prince Eileen is finally, haha, that jerk of a regent is going wet himself. After all, the rightful king has finally appeared. It's time for my pretty pigeons to take action. Let's see. What the heck? All these pigeons are sick. Oh dear, it must be some kind of contagious disease. This isn't good. This is an emergency. Please go get me some crystal water. It's a special spring water found in Mount Zagros that does wonders for typical types of disease. Otherwise, I'll be laying down Prince Therain. Please, I'm counting on you.
Good. The pigeons will feel better soon.
I already tried the message to their feet. All you have to do is open the cage door.
To those suffering under the rule of Regent Sherritt, your days of misery will soon be over. I vow to bring the usurper to justice and take back Luterra Castle.
Thank goodness. A new hope dawns upon Luterra.
Hey, adventurer. The pigeons are feeling swell thanks to you. They'll probably be able to fly out to every corner of Terra now. Oh, right. What was his name? Armin, was it? There was a priest looking for you. Why don't you go see him?
This is my first real battle. I hope I do okay.
There you are, adventurer.
Treatment of poisoned victims at the Zagros Fortress is now nearly complete. However, it seems they are terrible short on supplies. Everyone is having a particularly tough time due to the shortage of iron we must use to make weapons. A gentleman by the name of Mihin tells me that there's an abandoned fortress nearby. He said there must be weapons left behind there for the previous war, and plan to retrieve them. However, it would be too risky to send soldiers who are still recovering from being poisoned. Would you be able to bring the weapons instead of the soldiers?
I will not stop resting until my last breath. For my family, my friends, and the future children who will populate this land.
We've lost too many.
How did you know we were short on iron? Mihan was about to handle that.
Thanks to you, we can let our soldiers rest for a little more. I continue to be indebted to you and Father Ermin. I'm not sure if a mere seal would suffice. I came to Zegra Fortress to gather troops to fight by my side. Thankfully, many have volunteered. As things stand, however, they are not fully trained. If they enter the battlefield like this, they'll be slaughtered in an instant. Their training captain, Mac, is trying his best, but it's likely a burden too great for him to bear alone. Would you go to Mac and help and finish up their training? I'm sorry, I just keep asking for such favors. However, we are in dire need of someone with your capabilities right now. I'll be preparing to move the troops. Come find me at the rear outpost. When the training is complete, please, I'll be counting on you.
are the spears so heavy?
Why did I ever
So, you're the one who saved Prince Thyrane. Your reputation precedes you.
He is concerned about the Trinity too. His Highness really does care about his people, doesn't he? Even so, I'm a bit disappointed that he underestimates El Mac here. The training is already done. There's only one problem, is morale. There's nothing like music to help cheer up the soldiers. But I still haven't heard a song from this Mallar fellow, even when I told him to play some music ages ago. Sorry, but could you go check on Mallar? See that fellow down there? I don't care. Even if you have to kick his butt, make him play some music.
Who are you? And why'd you just try to kick me?
Oh, Captain Mac? Well, this is embarrassing. Actually, I have a sore throat, so I can't play my trumpet. I have a terrible cold, you see. Why are you looking at me like that? A cold is a terrible illness. I felt like my throat was about to rip open every time I blew my trumpet. So if you want to hear me play, at least go fetch some herbs from over there. I need some silver bush leaves. Practically effective. Why didn't I go get them myself? I wanted to slack off. Ahem. Shut up and just go get them, those herbs.
Well, I guess that's a little better. Do you know the Song of Valor, the national anthem of Lutera? No? Then, let me explain.
Even the toughest lad from Lutera cannot help but get nervous during his first battle. And when I got a fresh recruit, the most seasoned soldier would always play me the song. It raises your spirits and makes your heart beat faster, you see? You don't believe me, huh? Believe it or not, my performance fetches quite a high price, so listen closely. Well, how do you like that? If you like it, why don't you learn it yourself? The part of the Terra, the Song of Valor.
I could tell even before you came to me. I could hear the soldiers humming along all the way from here.
Good work. I know that Mallar guy would slack off. I'd better set him straight soon. Prince Dayland is at the rear outpost. You go report to him the training is complete. I like to put his mind at ease.
Why did I ever volunteer to join the army?
It's over? Mach is truly amazing. I wouldn't have been able to do the same in such a short time.
There's always so much to learn from those around me. I feel the same way about you and Father Alman. I can't thank you both enough for all the help you gave us. We're about to take the trainees and head to Lake Bar. We will link up with the remaining of our forces there. We'll be able to indebted to you if you and Father Alman could grace us with your presence. The village has a beautiful lake. It's well worth the journey.
you're here, adventurer. I came here with Prince Thirain, but he went ahead to Lake Bar Village when he heard an army was approaching.
The troops guarding the outposts have also moved with them. This gentleman, Lefel Luid, informed us about the approaching army. Although I was able to provide first aid, the wounds he sustained require long, intensive care. I'm also be heading out to Lake Bar Village now. Please take good care of little Ludod Lloyd, and when his breathing stabilizes, change his bandages.
Father Armin sent you. Thank you very much.
As you can tell by the armor I'm wearing, this old soldier served in the ranks of the Regent Scarlet Forces. I merely followed my orders as a member of the Royal Army, but it always paid me to do so. I had to confiscate grain from surviving peasants and arrest the innocent. I even had to watch some of them die. That's why I decided to surrender to Prince Styron, although deserting my unit took a toll on this old body of mine. When the pursuers finally got me, death seemed fairly certain, but then Father Armin saved me. This pain is nothing compared to the crimes I've committed over the years as a soldier for the Regent. Go ahead and go to the Lake Bar Village. I should be fine now. Prince Thurlin could use all the help he could get. What, do I have something to do over here still? All port issues borrowed the district here.
Keep your distance.
Why are the spears so heavy?
Why did I ever volunteer to join you?
We've gotten a new skill, right? There's some enemy. I just want to see how this works. Don't know.
Everything is fine at the village.
It's been far too long, dear Prince. Is this your army? You couldn't possibly be thinking of using this rabble against Lord Sherrit, would you? The throne belongs to its rightful owner. And my spies tell me you haven't even been able to activate Vanquisher. It's time to yield the sword, disband this gang of criminals, and plead for mercy. And we may let you live.
If Sherrit really wants this so badly, he's welcome to come fetch it.
Brave, but foolish words, young prince. You will regret this, boy.
Let him go. We don't kill messengers, even rude ones.
Oh, good. You've arrived safely.
As for the prince, he seems to have gone to the lake. I'm a bit worried seeing him so glum.
Vanquisher is an heirloom of the Luteran dynasty. It's supposed to glow when held by the rightful heir to the crown. That's how my ancestors proved their worthiness. Which is also why Sherrit seeks Vanquisher for himself. But it won't even show the faintest glimmer in my hands. What does that say about me? Are you trying to make me feel better? Don't worry. This is not something I obsess over. Winning this war is the only thing I worry about now. My worthiness comes later.
Sire, we're under attack! The Regent's forces are here!
Let's go.
Does that look broken? Almost died there.
Your Highness, I was only following orders.
Following orders? Did you really just say that? Innocent villagers are dead. By your hand. Do you have no will of your own? Can you not see the difference between right and wrong? You.
That looks like a cardboard wooden sword.
Terra. You are responsible for these atrocities, and you will face justice for them. I have spoken. Take him away.
Your Highness, you must not spare his life!
Yeah!
Your Highness, you must not spare his life!
Long live King
Yeah,
Tyrant!
you deserve it! You deserve it!
Are the rumors true?
All the harm done to the villagers is my fault.
That Norswat fellow, you clearly said that the raids will appear again, but you couldn't let them repeat such atrocities ever again.
This time, we'll make the first move. The enemy is encamped south of the hill.
I've been briefed by the scouts. We can't just sit back and wait for the raid group to come. Let us defeat some of the raid group.